Previously, it would have been cost prohibitive, if not impossible, to achieve the kind of hypothetical solution I will illustrate today. Now, with the power of Azure Cognitive Services and Microsoft AI, the participation of citizens and volunteers can directly impact the proactive eradication of tree-boring beetles that plague our public parks and easements. This architecture and data flow, coupled with 30 lines of code, can be deployed in only a few days at scale with simple sliders and checkboxes in the Azure portal. What I illustrate here are the sliders for Azure SQL Database. This solution is trained and predicts species of boring beetles using the custom vision Azure Cognitive Service, one of the 40 and growing cognitive services available. Others include text sentiment learning, face emotion determination, language understanding for Azure bot services, and many more. As citizens and volunteers submit images to an Azure Blob Store container, an Azure function trigger will fire off. In the Blob function trigger, we set the prediction key from our custom vision project, trained to answer questions like, is the image a boring beetle? Is the image an ash boring beetle? Etc. We make the HTTP REST call and we retrieve the JSON prediction file. Here is what the prediction file looks like. We will then insert that JSON file into Azure SQL DB for Power BI reporting. And we will insert the JSON file into a NoSQL Cosmos DB database collection for unlimited scale, ad hoc query, and for archival purposes. Now, with the Beetle tags, predictions, image URL, and other metadata stored in SQL DB, we can download the free Power BI desktop authoring tool, and we can get data from Azure SQL DB boring beetle prediction data, allowing us to easily author fantastic visualizations in Power BI, resulting in actionable analytics where we can slice across beetle species, location, and date to target beetle remediation plans. After an image is uploaded to the Azure Blob Storage, scored in Cognitive Services and written to SQL DB, we can also use Power BI to view the list of beetle images, their individual probability scores, date, time, as well as link to the image. We can also embed our interactive reports in our public-facing portals to excite citizens and get them involved in community improvement. In conclusion, all of the plumbing from an architect and developer's perspective is profoundly easy to deploy, using very minimal code. From an end user's perspective, authoring and viewing reports in Power BI are equally as fast, providing impressive and actionable insights to proactively deal with boring beetle infestation.